Alright, y'all, this video is going to show you how to make a cone. Like this one. Has a very pointy end and a circle for the bottom. Because it has a circle for the bottom, we need to start by using a compass. So get your pencil nice and sharp, and we will open the compass up a bit. We're going to start at the bottom of the paper, kind of in the middle. The compass should be able to go across like that. And that's the first mark we're going to make. The second mark we're going to make is bend the compass in just a little bit. So you're making kind of a little rainbow. This is going to be our fringe. Just like with the cylinder, we needed to cut some fringe to bend in and be the glue place. This is where glue is going to go. So we can make a little scratch mark like that. Okay. Now, here is where the point of my compass, of my thing is going to be. That is going to be the point. Now I have to decide how wide do I want my cone. If you want a very tall and skinny looking cone with a small base, I would draw the lines like this. If you want a wider but less skinny cone, you will make the lines further apart. You get to decide for the size of cone that you want. That's why I'm teaching you this way, is because I want you to be able to choose to make different types of cones. I'm just going to make mine a little bit like this. I like it a little bit wider like that, more like a fan. Okay. Now the last line I need to make is I need part of this to be a tab for glue. So I'm going to choose one side and add a little thing like that. Okay, now I'm ready to cut it out. Here we go. Now the last thing I'm going to do is right here you have a little corner. I'm going to chop off that little corner just like we did with the cylinder. Okay. Now, last cuts I'm going to make are cutting the fringe. Just like we did before, I'm going to be careful to cut. Try not to cut over the line. Try to cut right up to the curved line there. Remember, if I'm going quickly, y'all can pause the video at each step. Do the next step. There we go. Okay. So now I'm ready to glue. I'm going to take my glue and do dot dot not a lot right there. Spread with my finger, wipe off the extra. Now, I'm going to, this is the tricky part of the cone, is getting it to line up to be the cone. You're trying to line up those two lines right there. I find it helpful to glue the base first and pinch it and leave this a little bit open. I'm pinching very hard. Then I might take a extra pencil and put that down in the end. And I have it leaning up against the edge like that so that I can fold closed. I'm folding this over the pencil. I'm using the pencil as a brace to get that to close up nicely. Otherwise, you might have an opening here. If you're making your cone and it has an opening at the top, try using the pencil to help you. See, it's even still coming apart a little bit, but the glue will hold that. Last step, just like with the cylinder, I'm going to fold in all the fringe. I'm going to get another sheet of paper. I will knot a lot along all the fringe. And then I will glue it right down. You may want to adjust it to make sure that it's really contacting as a circle or that it's not bent in any way. But just leave it like that for a few minutes and then you'll be able to trim off the extra around the edge after it's dry and you will have a nicely finished cone just like this one. See, this one, after it was dry, I got it up and I cut right around the edge. It's a nicely closed up edge. So that's a cone.